Good Sunday afternoon, everybody. November 18th, 2018. Today I am doing something totally different. Now, over the past year or so, I've been recording using my phone, but now I'm trying a different thing. I'm using a laptop, so I hope that this video turns out very, very well, and so you could see some action taking place. Now, today I am making a remake. I'm doing a remake, I should say, of some fettuccine Alfredo. I've come up with another version of fettuccine Alfredo. So I want you to stay tuned and let's get cooking. Alright, let me tell you what I got going on. First of all, a little earlier I sauteed some boneless chicken. I got it cut up in pieces, and then I sauteed it, and it's ready to go. I took about 8 ounces of frozen broccoli, and I steamed it until it was good and done. Just took about a few minutes. Now, I've got some fettuccine cooking. It's just about ready to put in the pan here. And fettuccine is this extra wide, well, it's not extra wide, but it's a wide noodle. It's about like spaghetti. You can get it at any grocery store. Now, in the pan, I already got some butter melted. You want to use a few tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to let that go for a little bit. Then I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. I'll say a few teaspoons. You don't want to overpower it. Onion powder. I say a teaspoon or so of each spice I'm using, and garlic powder. Now at this point I'm not going to add salt because there will be plenty of salt in the Parmesan cheese that I'm going to be putting in here in just a minute. And also I salted the water before I put the fettuccine noodles in. So I'm going to let that go for a little bit. I'll say about a minute or two. And I'm going to add some milk. I'll say probably about 2 cups, 2.5 cups or so. And you're going to let that go for just a few minutes. You don't want it to what you want to do, you want to let it come to like a little simmer, not like boiling. Okay, so I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to show you other ingredients that I'm going to put in here. Alright, the milk has come to a simmer. You don't want it to get too high. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my tongs, and I'm going to start adding the noodles into this pan. Now you want to drain most of the water off of it. The good news is if it gets too dry, you can add a little bit of the liquid from where you cook the noodles. This is a pound of pasta. I'm going to let that cook. Now over time, the noodles are going to soak up the milk mixture, and it's going to taste really, really good. Now you're going to let that simmer away for just a little bit. Let everything come together. I just about got my noodles taken care of. And then I'm going to add some of the Parmesan cheese. And I want you to look, everything's just coming really, really good together. And I'm so thankful. what I'll do is I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. There's a reason why you don't want to add any salt to it, because the Parmesan cheese, it's got the salt. Now I'm going to stir it around. You can put as much Parmesan cheese as you want in yours. So I probably got about 2 ounces. And I'm going to add the chicken. And also I'm going to add the broccoli. Now, one thing that I did was I poured out some of the milk mixture, just in case it got too runny. You don't want yours too runny. But if it gets too dry, I'm just going to go ahead and add the remaining mixture to it, or what I need of it. Let me get the mixture. I would say probably about 2 cups of milk would take care of it. I can just put that in the freezer and save that for later use. No need to waste. I want you to look. This is really, really, really good. Looks real good. Everything's just turned out really, really good. I want this to turn out just right. See, I'm adding a little bit of the milk mixture at a time. Alright, now I want to say that that is ready. So I want you to stay tuned for the final presentation of our chicken and broccoli fettuccine Alfredo. Alright everybody, I want you to take a look at my plate. Now I think I've got a little bit too much on my plate, but whatever I don't eat, I'll just reserve it for later. Now I'll tell you what, I'm so glad that this turned out good, so I'm going to try it for you. And I already said a blessing over it, and I'm going to taste it for you. I'm just so thankful that it turned out really, really good. The broccoli, I never had thought about doing that before. And the chicken, all the spices I put in there, the Italian seasoning, the Parmesan cheese, the salt. Well, I didn't put any salt in it, but you just adjust it according to your taste. So I want you to stay tuned for more videos. And this coming Thursday, Lord willing, it's Thanksgiving. I've got a Thanksgiving video that I'm going to record. I'm going to record what I'm cooking for Thanksgiving. So I want you to stay tuned, my viewers, and continue to subscribe, like my videos. Comments are welcome. Have a blessed Sunday afternoon.